Hey, good morning, everyone. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Hope you had a nice evening. Let me fix my camera just a little bit here. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. It's Friday. Yay. Yes. Before we get started, let me bring over the disclaimer. It's important to know that this broadcast is strictly for demonstration and educational purposes only. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. It's important to know that I am not one of them. I am not a licensed financial advisor. I'm not offering any type of trading advice here today. We're just demonstrating the products here at Right Line Trading. All right. Let me get set up here. Just give me just a half a moment. Beautiful. We've got a beautiful, beautiful leaderboard. My name's Rory Powers, and I'm with Right Line Trading. We're going to be showcasing our automated bots. And what we do is we allow the bots to run pre-market to get a leaderboard. We want to decide which one of the bots is going to give us the best opportunity to reach our profit goal each day. Looking at today's leaderboard, I refer to these as the what have you done for me latelys. These are the bots doing the best when? Today. Today's the key word, today. Today's the day we need to make some money. And today, these bots are finding the ebb and flow of the market and performing extremely well. So I instantly focus my attention on the bots that are doing the best, because I'm going to use one of them to copy into across my Apex accounts, my prop accounts. Via the use of a trade copier. This is how we could scale very quick and easy via the use of a copier. The copier is sold separately. It's a fairly inexpensive tool. For a nominal fee, you get a lifetime license, and you'll be able to simultaneously trade multiple accounts, numerous accounts simultaneously. We always like to start the sessions by looking at the Forex Factory calendar. This is to prevent any unpleasant surprises. Ever have one? Today is Friday, February 20th. And if you're joining us today, hallelujah. That's the good news. Any day you wake up above ground, it's a blessed day. You started it off exactly the way, exactly how you wanted to. Alive. You're in the game. So let's win it today. Looking at the news reports coming out today that may affect our trading session. Let's look at 8:30. We had some red folder reports. We had the advanced GDP quarter over quarter, the core PCE price index month over month. Two high impact reports. Those red folders delineate that those were high impact. Those have the potential to cause a tremendous amount of volatility on our charts. It's always a good practice, I think, if you're conservative like I am, to disable your strategies. And if you're trading a prop account or a live account, it's very risky to trade through those. Sure, you could get a big winner, but on the flip side, it could very well be a double-edged sword, and you could catch a big loser. So those red folder or even the orange folder reports, we normally, we step aside unless we make a mistake and forget when we're only human. At 9:45, we have two red folder reports coming out: Flash Manufacturing and flash services PMI. We absolutely have to respect those reports, and we can't trade through them because we risk taking a big loser, maybe even possibly blowing out our accounts. Most prop firms don't allow you to trade through those red folder reports. So it's a good idea to just disable your bots or disable your copier and wait for the market for a few minutes to settle down. At 10 a.m., we have new home sales in orange folder. Wow, got a lot of reports today. We refer to these as catalyst events. These are events that have the potential to move the market, market movers. It looks like we have a pretty exciting day. Let's see what the news was for the 8:30 report on the core PCE, the price index. U.S. personal income. Personal income increased 80.3% at a monthly rate. So wages are going up. Inflation rose more quickly than expected in December. And inflation's going up with wages. Prices rose 0.4% in December from the previous month, up from 0.2% in November. Not a very good report there. Let's see what the market looked like. The trading environment that we're currently getting ourselves into. Today's session started at 1800 hours yesterday, Eastern time, which is right about here. So this is where the session opened. You could see during the Asian session, the market went up. And then the minute the London Open came, the market retraced and it's been headed down ever since. This is about the London Open. Boom, all the way down. The news reports came out at 8:30. Those morning news reports at 8:30, usually those one-day passes love those economic news reports. Those catalyst events that have the potential to be market movers is really what those one-day passes thrive trading. Boy, this retirement plan can do no wrong. It is crushing it today. ES Scalper. Let's take a look at our top bots for the week. We've got 10 minutes. Let's take a look at our ChatGPT. We have a leaderboard of the best bots today, but let's do a little bit of a further look back and see if there's anything that's extremely hot on my computer. Bobby sent me an email. Good morning, Bobby. His ES bots are crushing it. Crushing it. He was up $18,000 on one of his ES bots. Several of them were at 8 and 9,000. So I know Bobby is crushing it on the E-mini bots. So let's bring up a trade performance to use that ChatGPT. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this on February 16th to the 20th. We're going to change analysis to trades, check off all of our accounts, and generate it. And we're going to export this historical trade performance for this week, and we're going to upload it into our ChatGPT. So I like to name this the Feb 1 to 20 trades. And I'll save it here. And now, with that information, My screen may flash. I'm going to bring up my chat GPT. And I'm going to upload the file I just exported. We have a very powerful API that we've built within ChatGPT that will process these trades and tell us in very, very quickly which ones are the most profitable this week. We could do as far of a look back as we would like. I like to look at this to make sure that I'm not missing something, that there's not a bot that's crushing it that I should know about. My ES Moneymaker, looking at this, is my number one bot. It's up 4,800 on the E-mini. The other bots had a pretty rugged week. My one-day passes, well, this is not a one-day pass. This gold bot that's on the top of my leaderboard is actually the bot that Rao gave us earlier last week. It's running the retirement plan, and we substituted gold into it. It's up $2,000 pre-market. Good morning, Duke. Good morning, Mark. So the retirement plan, looking at our leaderboard, the 20 Unorenkos on the NASDAQ, the 20 Unorenko on gold, the Revo 8U, our ES Best Bot. These ES bots are something to keep an eye on. I've got the ES Scalper, the Revo ES 8U, the Revo 16U on the NASDAQ. The NQ Best Bot found its way to my leaderboard today. The Revo 16U. So we're going to keep our eye once the market opens and find a bot that's finding the ebb and flow in today's trading environment. We've got a beautiful leaderboard. At the edge of my chair, actually, in anticipation. For the market to open. Good luck, everybody. We got about 4 minutes. 4 minutes. If today's your first day joining us, these are fully automated bots. They run within the NinjaTrader 8 platform. Once the bots are enabled, they will execute and manage the trades for you. This system can be traded in full automation. You could trade it semi-automated. Once the trades are executed, the profit target and stops are projected on the chart. We're going to be using a trade copier and picking one of the bots off of our leaderboard and copying the trades across several prop accounts. We got 3 minutes. Let's not forget these news reports, the red folder reports. As a quick reminder, at 9:45. 9:45 today, we have Flash Manufacturing, Flash Services. $10 a.m. new home sales from last month. So we're going to be careful at 9:45. 9:45, we've got a red folder. Instead of my Revo 16U, I'm going to go to the retirement plan. When that one gets hot, look out. I've seen it. We've all seen it. A few weeks ago, it made 15 grand very quickly. I'm going to rename this tab the AI retirement plan. Mack Truck. ES Scalper is in the trade. And a beautiful trade, actually. Okay, so we've got our NQ 20 Unarenko on the left chart and our 30 range on the right. Good luck, everybody. 929. Let's see if we can end the week on a positive note. Wow, good morning. Oh, wow. I haven't been looking at the chat. Oh, that's from yesterday. Okay, here we go. Getting a little lag at the open. You see my lagometer heated up quickly. Ooh, here we go. Watch this move down. We got 5 seconds of lag. 3 seconds. Let's let the market settle down. Good morning, Mike. Watch this retirement plan retracing. This retirement plan, the entry is a short roll. Okay, 9:31. We like to wait for a few minutes. It's very tempting to take that retirement plan short. Let me tell you. Let me try it. Actually, the Mack truck is going to take off. I'm going to look for a retirement plan entry short here on my 20 Unarenko. The leapfrog took off. It's going to trade into the VWAP. Let's be patient. Let's be patient. The ES one-day pass took a trade. 945, flash manufacturing PMI. Mike, you have to make them both the same time. Make one the start time 8 a.m. and the end time 8 a.m. Watch this move up on the leapfrog. Got the high volume candles. Make sure that you're making it a drone, that it's not a bot. The bot may change the trading hours automatically, where a drone won't do that. I backed out of this trade because it was going into the VWAP. That trade just might go all the way. Use the scalper for the red folders. Oh, wow. Look at this thing take off to the upside. ES Moneymaker jumped in. That's my top bot for the week, remember? ES Moneymaker. Watch this retirement plan, this reversal. We get a yellow candle here. These high volume candles do a beautiful job. There we go. It just kicked in. Watch the reversal on this NASDAQ. We got a yellow high volume candle. The retirement plan is playing a signal A, which is a reversal. Not to be. This market's going to go higher. Let's see if we can take it right up to resistance. Let's wait for the break. Man, it did. We need a break of resistance. 9:45. We got 10 minutes to the report. We got time. Look at the Austin. 262. Revo ES20 range is in a beauty. Let's anticipate the break of resistance. Let's see if it breaks. If it breaks, we're in long. Come on, break through. Break through. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's catch one long. Looking for a long trade on my 30 range. The whipsaw's kicking in. ES is right at the VWAP. Let's see what the ES does if it breaks the VWAP. This could be a nice scalper trade. Mike, your Mac truck broke down? We get that news report in 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Here comes that retirement plan. I'm going to play the retirement plan on a bounce off the 50. Let's see if it bounces off the 50 and heads up. It'll pop me in on that signal A long. Got a nice retracement on this 20 Unorenco. My RSI line is buried in my Liquidity oscillator. The trigger is that RSI line breaking through the 20% line. If that breaks through the 20% line, it's gonna pop me in long. Here we go. Here we go. We're getting close. Here we go. We're in. We're in the retirement plan. It's at the top of my leaderboard. Come on, push up higher. Get up there. I'm going to take my profits right there on a Friday and call it a day. Oh, look at that. Ah, Rory. I did it again. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. From closing out early. Ah, did you see that? Woo! Man almighty. Well, listen, that retirement plan, it told us that playing that leaderboard is something powerful. Let me tell you, it's not the holy grail. It's not guaranteed. But man, that was a dynamite trade, man. That thing launched for about an $800 or $900 trade just now. We've got the red folder news report coming out in just 3 minutes. But the trigger, that's why it's so important to know the triggers on these bots. I knew the trigger on the retirement plan was a signal A. It retraced right to the 50, just like we wanted it to do. Our RSI line came right down into the 0%, and it bounced off the 50 and entered right when my RSI line broke out of that 20%. And man, it launched long. I bailed on the trade. I let my emotions get the best of me. But man, that bot launched for an $800 or $900 winner. Mike, the Brock has a link in tech support. In tech support, Brock has a link in Discord. Schedule a time with Brock and let him take a look and get it fixed. I'm really sorry you're having trouble. ES Moneymaker. Remember, that's the bot that we ran the weekly report, and we found that that was the top bot for the week. The Moneymaker was the number one most profitable bot for the week, and I highlighted that much earlier by showing my chat GPT. I showed that this week it was up about $5,000 prior to the what it's in now. So the weekly most profitable bot and the daily most profitable bot would have gotten you to the winner's circle today. Okay, it's 9:45. That red folder report was just released. It's kind of a dud. I don't see a big reaction. Or it might have shown just a few seconds ago, but it's pretty much ended now. Let's see what the report said. President Trump is considering a limited strike on Iran, it says. Now, that could cause the price of oil, not only oil, but gold. Whenever there's a conflict, an event, the price of gold always seems to go up. It's a safe haven. But I know that the price of crude oil will spike as well. Let's take a look at gold. Let's see what gold is doing. Here's my gold chart. Gold, the gold on the retirement plan is up $2,000. Look at that winning trade it took. Look at this long entry on this 20-unit Renko. Got in at about 8 o'clock and held it for an hour to go up $2,000. Amazing. Gold's trading at 5,078. Our NQ best bot's crushing it. Up 1,500. Now remember, the best bot is copying my NQ best bot. What that means is that is looking at all of my other NQ bots, and it's finding the one that's the most profitable in today's session. And it's going to take the same exact trades as that one. So it takes all of the guesswork out of which one in the portfolio should I trade. A lot of people, like Suzanne for one, just puts her accounts and trades the best bot. Mark Miller is another one, loves it. Having a lot of success with it. One of the most common questions I get is, hey, how do I know which one to trade? Well, to take all the guesswork out, if you go with the best bot, it's going to automatically trade your most profitable NQ bot, or if you want your ES best bot, it's going to trade your most profitable ES bot. Great job, Rao. Congratulations. Richard, no, it's not, actually. I asked Sergio about that because we wanted to put it in our NDT and make an ATM strategy, but it's not available. It's something that we did custom. I asked the same exact question. That's a great question. It's so valuable to have. I mean, it's such a game changer. That leapfrog I'm referring to. Look at the micro retirement plan. Up 1100 trading micros. Look, we got the same exact entry here on our retirement plan. Watch for the bounce off the 50. Unless the market reverses here, the Mac truck's going to fly short unless it bounces. If it bounces, maybe we take one more long. Mac truck's going to jump on this. Let's go to the NQ Mac truck. This is the Mac trucks trade right here. Price is coming right back to the VWAP. This yellow line is my VWAP. Let's put it on this chart as well. Oh, wow. Coming right back to the VWAP. Money makers back in. Well, I think I know which bot the best bot's been copying. It appears to be the Mac truck. Let's see if the last entry was at 947. Nope. Maybe. Nope. Oh, just jumped in long. Watch this retirement plan long. Oh, it jumped in. I missed it. Darn. Retirement plan's back in long. Let's see if it breaks through the 50. Little more risk associated with this entry. but it's looking good. It's looking promising. Took a long entry below the 50. Nope. Got a little choppy here. Let's see what happens. It looks like the sellers are trying to push price below the VWAP. The VWAP is a big area of support. We don't want to trade into it. The price has gone sideways on us. It's very choppy right now. The retirement plan on the micro NASDAQ is red hot right now. It's in a position that's in the red at the moment. But let's see if the market makes a decision which way to go. I see the GDP report came out. It missed badly. It was up just 1.4%. They're saying that the government shutdown affected that GDP for the fourth quarter. So we had a high inflation report, a GDP report that missed. Wages were up. The possibility of a conflict with Iran is out there. Let's see what the stock market's doing. Gold seems like it would do well on a day like today. The NASDAQ is about break even. It's up very small. The Russell down about 0.5%. S&P is flat. And the Dow is down 0.25%. Now the leapfrog, Richard, although it's not offered as a discretionary strategy, the leapfrog can be used in every single one of our bots. Okay, it's not just unique to one or two bots. This is a feature. It's a feature that's coded right into the strategy parameters. So every single one of our bots can be integrated with the leapfrog trade management. What's so great about the leapfrog is it gives you the opportunity to get a winner on every trade. Not only is it a trailing stop, but your profit target leaps as well. So it really helps out with the risk to reward ratio. I had that one down day, that one negative day. Here's that 10 o'clock report. That's why the market went to sleep on us. I think we had the new home sales report is what all of this is about. From December, new home sales at 10 a.m. just came out. Wow, that new home sales has some some impact in it. Let's see what the news was. New home sales, 745,000. The forecast was for 732,000. So new home sales were a little higher than they anticipated. I see these high volume candles pushing the price of the NASDAQ higher. Wow. Holy smokes. Something just happened that caused the market to skyrocket. Not sure what happened. Anybody know what happened right now in the news feed? Let's go to gold. Oh, Trump's tariffs. It could have been Trump's tariffs. Anybody catch the report? It looks like it was a good report, the way the market's moving. Uh-oh. Anybody get a news feed? Uh-oh, maybe they canceled the tariffs. Let's see if it breaks the 50. I don't see anything on the news feed yet. Supreme Court. A lot of whipsaw. You know what? This is a good time to catch the E-mini. The E-mini short, potentially. The tariffs got struck down. The tariffs got struck down by the Supreme Court. Watch retirement plan bounce. I think this market's going to just keep going down with that decision. So Trump's tariffs got struck down by the U.S. Supreme Court. What the implications of that will be, who knows? The retirement plan just jumped in. Short. That's the way we want to go, too. Oh, that thing's going to fly. That thing is going to fly. Let's see if we can get in a leapfrog. It's going to be a lot of whipsaw on this. Let's try to get in on the ES. Let's go to the scalper. ES scalper. And let's try to get it stopped out. All right, we're in. We're in short on the E-mini. We'll take a nice winner with that. So we just closed out another nice winning trade on the ES to make $3,000 across 5 Apex accounts. Just taking a short position. I have a feeling I could have held that and passed these evaluations in one trade, to be honest. I think this thing's coming all the way down with that Supreme Court decision. But you never know. You never know. So a big day to close the week. Big day to close the week. Just caught a nice winner on the E-mini. All right, Duke. Have a great weekend, sir. Here's our trading for the month of February. We're active on 5 evals. We passed 3 others. We're up $12,000 in February. with a 63% win rate. We got 80 wins, 46 losses. Our average winning trade, thanks to the leapfrog, is 314. Our average losing trade is 281. This is for the month of February. This week, how did we do this week? This week we're up $3,500. $3,500 this week. Our winners are bigger than our losers. With a 57 or a 60% win rate, we're going to be profitable. So to say, everybody, including myself, thought the market would crash, and it usually does the opposite of what we anticipate. Now it's headed back up. Gold just jumped in short. Gold is in short. That's a gold retirement plan strategy. Taking some heat now. Make sure I'm not in a trade here. No. Okay. Look at the retirement plan. Holy smokes. That retirement plan is up almost $4,000. Oh my God. Look at that thing. Listen, it came up at the top of my leaderboard right at the beginning of the session. Another big day. Retirement plan just under $4,000. That's after commissions, trading one contract. It's important to know that these results you see are from today. Today. This isn't like the week or the month. This system could do this in one day. It's just incredible how these bots can run up the score. The micro, the retirement plan is up 1,600. I think it's trading 3 or 4 micros. Retirement plan up 3,800 on the minis. It's a good day to be a day trader. Yep, here comes. Market's going to come crashing down, maybe possibly. Hey, Bob. Oh, great. I'm so happy to hear that, Bob. Awesome. Look at the NQ best spot today. 27.49. Crushed it. Man almighty. Really happy to hear that, Bob. Happy to hear that your bots are doing well. Man, this thing is coming down. Look out below. Look out below. This thing is coming down with a vengeance. I'll tell you, it's so tempting. This is a unique opportunity with the Supreme Court striking down President Trump's tariffs. I would call that a catalyst event. Yeah, we've been getting great feedback, Bob. A number of our members are doing really well. Bob has been with us from day one. From day one. Getting a retracement here. Well, this retirement plan is gonna. If we reset it, it would keep trading too. I reached my profit goal, so I'm just going to sit on my hands. As tempting as it is to trade, as a day trader, these are the conditions you kind of live for. Talk about follow through. I'm just checking to see if it's Miller time today. He might have said in the meeting that he wouldn't be able to trade today. I'm trying to reach out to him now. Here comes the Revo ES20 range. Has found the ebb and flow. It's at $3,600 today. The NQ best spot, 27.49. If you're just joining us today, you missed a beautiful, great session. That's the leaderboard. It lit up like a Christmas tree. All right. 10:30, 10:30. It's Miller time. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. 10:30 a.m. Eastern time is Miller time. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Friday afternoon, Friday morning. It's an exciting trading environment. Stick around. We got a great day of trading planned. Mark Miller is going to be coming up right at 10:30 sharp, followed by David Wise. Well, I thought we would have a massive sell-off if those tariffs got repealed. But here we are with the market coming back. Money maker coming up to $2,000. Austin, Austin. Listen, we're having a big celebration for Austin this weekend. Austin has double-digit PA accounts that are all deep in the green. He's got some big-time payouts coming. And this Austin moneymaker is the vehicle that got him there. He's such a great guy. He shared that template with our community. And he's been making some really great money with it. I do believe in karma. We reap what we sow. And Austin's a good man. He shared that template. Showed some love, and he's going to get some love in return. Revo ES20 is up $4,000. That bot is hot. When they find the ebb and flow, look out. There's no stopping them. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm going to be signing off here in just a couple of minutes. If you would, on your way out the door, please like my video here on YouTube. Having a great month. February, we had two losing sessions so far in February. One this week, one last week. Or no, not last week, the week before. Last week, we won all 5 days in a row. This week, I believe it was President's Day weekend, wasn't it? On Monday, it was closed. Was that this week? Austin's template is in Discord. I shared the gold retirement plan and the Austin moneymaker. It's in the general chat, I believe. George had asked for it, and I replied to George, and I uploaded both templates. but I would read what he wrote. He has instructions that he put on there in the he has instructions that he put in the general chat. And I would just read through exactly what he's doing so you have a clear understanding. Bob. He has certain rules that he outlined. That ES20 range, it's in a nail biter. You could take your 500 and close, or you can let it ride. Come on, there you go. Now we're in that leapfrog on that ES20 range. And that's what I look for. I look for the bot that just keeps coming up my leaderboard. And it gets winner after winner after winner. When you see that happen, man, throw your live account or your prop account. What I do is I throw my prop account on it, and I'll take a couple trades with it. I'm not making any giving any trading advice, but the way this system works, the likelihood of getting a good trade increases is what I found. This bot is up $4,000 today. Retirement plan just right up below at 3,800. Trading my prop accounts, I got into 2 trades today. A retirement plan trade that I cut short out of my own emotions, and then took another trade on the ES scalper when the market was pushing down after the Supreme Court decision came out. It put me up about $3,000 across those 5 accounts. Ended up in the green on all of those evals. Very exciting day. I hope everybody has a great weekend. We crushed it, Dano. It's Dano's turn. Come on, Dano, get in the game. Today is the day trader's dream. That big Supreme Court decision came out. Something tells me this market's not done for the day. It's just getting started. Coming up right behind me, it's Miller time. Mark Miller, 10:30. David Wise, 11:30. Stay tuned. Boy, that first, here's the NQ Best Bot, finally jumped in. Let's see which one it's trading with. Got out very quickly. Found myself in the winner's circle today. We hit our profit goal. We stopped trading. Best Bot's back in short. Let's see which bot it's trading with. the Mack truck. It's taking the same trades as the Mack truck right here. The Mack truck, the trigger on the Mack truck is the candle has to be engulfing the 15 EMA. If the candle's engulfing the 15, that's a Mack truck entry, signal D. There it goes again. It's getting chopped up right now. Have a great weekend, everybody. We got a really nice event tomorrow. Well, David Kushner today at 1 o'clock. And tomorrow, David Wise at 1. There goes the Mack truck. The best bot unlatched itself. It connected with another one. Let's look at the Mack truck. It finally caught one. Let's see if we can get it in the leapfrog. Once it gets in that leapfrog, you can exhale. Come on, a little further. There you go. Now you can breathe. Bam. That thing is locking in profits like there's no tomorrow. You got an $800-900 winner on this move. It just erased 4 losers on that one winning trade. That's the risk to reward advantage by using that leapfrog. Moneymakers back in. The Revo ES20 range. This is the bot of the, so far it's the bot on my leaderboard, number 1. Numero uno. Yeah, you're right, Dan. You're absolutely right. That today was one of the big catalyst events that the market was anticipating, was the Supreme Court decision. Okay, let me share this. Let me having a bit of a tech issue. Give me just a minute. I want to invite a guest. Okay, here we go. It's Miller time. Have a great weekend, everybody. You're in for a treat. It's Miller time. Mack Truck jumped in long here. Got a long entry on the Mack Truck. All the risk is off the trade. Let's see if we can get in our leapfrog again. If not, it's okay. We get a small winner.
All right, Rory Powers, what's happening?
Hey, Mark. Oh man, you're in for a great day.
I know.
It's been really nice.
Yeah.
We had a great session.
Oh, look at you! Round of applause. Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Smooth.
Yes, sir.
How'd you stop?
I stopped at $3,000 profits. That was my goal today, and I reached it.
No, good for you. I asked you how you stopped because I need to. That lesson.
Yeah.
Teach me that every day, okay?
All right.
All right. Good job, Rory. Thanks for doing that.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Welcome aboard, everybody. Oh, let me share my screen here. I went for a wild ride earlier. Anybody else join that ride? Oh my gosh, I can't even put my. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Rory. Woo. Awesome. All right, it's a little dark here in the cottage. That didn't do much. Hope you guys can all hear me and see me okay. All right, good. We're up and rolling here. We've got the NQ on fire. We got the NQ on fire. I'm looking at a couple of NQ charts here, and I've got the bots in here trying to dig a little bit of cash out of the market. I'm running the M&Q today, so I've got the 4 contracts on the M&Q, running 4 different strategies. Well, take that back. Now I'm running 2 of them down to the haymaker and the power play. Power plays pulled in some good cash for me on these 4 M&Qs. It's up 7. Well, just took a loser. It's in this trade right here. So we're running this one right here, 552. 552 is going long. We got 4 contracts running the M&Q. We're running both of them over here. We got the 547 over on the left. This one's got a good comeback under its belt right now. It was down $1,000 15 minutes ago. She's starting to move in our direction now. Here we go. We got a good run going. All right, let me open up the chat here and see what everybody's up to. Anybody make any money yet today? There's a shitload going in and out, I'll tell you. All right, so we got 3. Ooh. Okay, that one's got grand still. 547's been struggling. Just switch the account to the haymaker because the haymaker was really, really well. About 5,000 over here. Haymaker's up 3,600 right now. It's a wild ride of trading today, ain't it, guys? Holy moly! Fire! like firecrackers here. All right, we got our 20 Urenco over on the left, running the 20 Urenco. Went down into negative zone here, so right flat. Okay, we took a signal long trade here on the right. Stop moved up, then we're breaking even now. We got $50 trade. Here we go. 140. Here we go. We got $140 trade. We got to stop. Sergio's got that fixed for me. Still doing it. We're in and out at the cottage today. We're out of the cottage. Here we go. We got to move up to the upside here. Nice move. Puts right through that resistance line. Two trades in right now, 552 and 544. All right, we're going long on both of them. So these are two different strategies. We're running them up here today. Here we go. We got the wagons loaded here. Sit back, enjoy the ride. All kinds of news today, huh, guys? What's that thing going cray? Shoot, 547. I might lose that one today. I pushed pause on 543. I'm in good shape on that one. So here we go. We're pushing through this trade nicely. And there we go. Come on, baby. Come on. Woo! She's a fluttering. Shaking out the weak hands here. Oh, baby. $300 trades across the board. Here we go. Come on. Tap that thing out. Woo. All right. Double. Got a double. That got us back in the game on that bottom one. That's $500 trade on that one. Here we go. We're going north one more time, guys. Here we go. Jump out. Yeah. Here we go. Brandon, you out there, Mike? Good to see you guys. Duke, what's happening? Drew. All right. John, good morning. I'm Mark Miller. We're Right Line Trading. So we've got a trading system here that I've got in overdrive. Just got bots all set up from 4 M&Q contracts on each of them. So I've got these 4 strategies right now. Oops. 43. Okay. Yeah, I turned 543 off because it went profitable for the day. So that's on simmer. I think 544 might be at the profit goal too today here. We'll see if this trades over. Yeah. So what I do is I let them go till they get to 3 to 5. And I try to disable them over here to shut them down. They don't trade them. So we got those 2 in the good graces, the Apex Trader Fund rules. So what those things we'll watch these other 2 try to battle back here. These bots are back. When you got the bots battling over on the left here, we're in the number 547. It's up $100. It's thumping. Woo! Let's go. We got the big buyers in right now. All right, nice comeback. All right, here we go. We got a little bit of a comeback. So I shut off on number 543 and number 544. Once I get to 3 to 500, I try try to disable them unless I'm in a good trade and I let it run. That's the other option. Oh yeah, Brandon, man, I got caught up in some whiplash, man. I think it was right around 10 o'clock. I don't know. News I don't pay that much attention to because I like the bots to run through the news. But man, I had all 4 of these loaded up. And man, at like that moment, they all were down 700. I was like, oh shit, uh-oh. I couldn't disable them fast enough. Once things settled down just for a second, I only disabled them for about not even probably a minute maybe. And then it started to smooth out, and man, they jumped back in, and this one's brought 2 of them back so far. So we'll keep my fingers crossed here. How's yours going, Brandon? You still holding those PAs? I think last time you said you had 5, didn't you? Here we go. We got a nice trade going north, and we got the leapfrog now on the left and the leapfrog on the right. Here we go. We got a big leapfrog, double leapfrog. Nice. Here we go. We still got the one in on the right. All right, there we go. Chiseled off another couple hundred on that one. Market's moving nicely today for us. Boy, Brandon, I bet you're glad that the election's over because, man, when they started doing that Brandon thing, I was like, well, that's a cool name. And but glad that's over. But that was hard during that time. Woo, shoot. Brandon, do you own our system? Do you own the AI Auto Trader? All right, these 2 are up 550 here. I had these up about 700 earlier. They battled back after a damn ass kick in there at 10 o'clock. True story. True story. So my wife, she loves to, we love to go for bike rides, and we go up to Hollywood Beach. Hollywood Beach is kind of one of my favorite. Well, Key Biscayne's my favorite, but Hollywood Beach is kind of second. And I mean, I should love Miami Beach. That's where I live. But I guess when you go away from home, you listen, it's better, right? But anyways, Hollywood Beach, and it's got a really beautiful boardwalk, but it's also got this huge bike lane next to it. So, we throw on we got cruisers, right? We're 52 actually. So we got cruisers, these Sun Cruisers that lay back or whatever. And she has a bell, I have a bell, and we have mirrors, it's we're all old fashioned now. But anyway, so she loves to ring her bell. And I call her Karen when she's out bike riding. She gets a thrill off it. She wishes she could get tickets. That's what she says. She wishes she could get tickets. All right, we're in a couple of trades here. Starting to get a little weak in the market. Going long. Looks like we're going to lose these trades. There we go. We lost those. We got a little too weak on us there. The market's going to settle down for a second. Okay, signal B. This is a signal that Dan brought us. Uh-oh, Dan. This one's relentless. It will just keep jumping in and in and in and in. And I just watched it take 4 trades in a row and lost 3 of them. Then it made a damn good one on the 4th one. It made it all back and then a little bit, I guess. That's the way these work, especially with this leapfrog technology. Man, some of these can run, baby, run. I'll tell you, that leapfrog is one of the best things we've ever done. We also had a profit target window that Rory Powers brought us, so I'll tell you, that thing saves the day quite a bit too. The old profit target window. All right, we broke even on the right. And we're up $100. Anybody step up to the table? We got a good game going today. Heck of a good game going. Let's go look at the leaderboard. Man, I had a heck of a leaderboard today. Holy moly. Whoa. Sorry about that. There's a full portfolio. My scalper is getting smoked today. Holy shit. Woo. Scalper's getting smoked. Here we go. We're in this trade right here. We're up 284. Nice trade going. Shit, we got a heck of a good trade going again. Double. Another double. All right, chiseling back a little bit here. Up 200 on the right. Running M&Q, 4 contracts on the PA accounts here. Ran me up 2 to my profit target so far today. These other 2 were battling back. They were both, I think, down 1,000. We're in on the right. I mean the left. We're in on the left. Nice move to the upside here today. Woo, what a beauty. Awesome smiley face right there. This thing's taking a shitload of trades. Now it makes it look a lot worse because it's taking 4 contracts, so it makes it look like it's, especially if they get filled at different prices, it does the marker on the chart. Makes it look like there's a ton of trades, but it is kind of taking a lot of trades. It's like a popcorn machine. These are my 2 favorite strategies. These, started with the haymaker, and it's turned into, the haymaker's still the power play and the smart velocity. I mean, we renamed it a lot of things. It's a similar strategy. All right, we're down 170 on that account now. Battled back a ton. Woo! What a great day to trade. Rue, I was thinking the same thing. I don't know what to do. Only light. Oh. It's like a halo. We could do one more. All right, we're going north again. Both strategies. All right, nice move. Here we go. We're in the green now. Sweet. Okay, we tapped out on that one. It's down 153. Rue, you interested in broadcasting your trading? If you are, send me an email. mark@rightlinetrading.com. And drop it in here for you again. I know we've chatted before. The community would love to watch trade group. All right, I'm down 300 on those now. Market's losing a little bit of steam here. We're up 25,100 on the big board though. Good volume still, really good volume. For the M&Q, a good volume is 5,000 contracts. Anywhere these are in a minute, so this thing just keeps counting a minute and then it resets. So it looked like it just cleared 5,000. So the NQ, from what I've noticed, and maybe somebody knows out there more than I know, I think it's about 3 to 4 times divided by it. So I think it's probably like maybe like 2,000 contracts on the MQ or the NQ. Got into a little bit of chop here. Entered the trade on the left. On the left, we're looking at a 20 Unarenko chart. On the right, I'm looking at a 30 range. So the Unarenko takes out all this nasty stuff. Uh-oh, that signal D is starting to get worked up here. These bots are relentless. They'll just bang their head against the wall all day long if they have to. If that thing sells one more down here, I'm going to give up on it. It's bought 4 times right there and sold right there, so we got to give it a little bit more room. We can't take another loser right there. Shit. Whew. There we go. That was a nice move to the upside. Let's see if I can get rid of those markers on the chart for now. Look over here. Shoot, took another loser. I'm down 450 now on those. Getting chopped up a bit here. Okay, that one took another loser on me. Signal D. Starting to. Hmm. Can't find it. Don't know where that's at. Anybody knows, let me know. There we go, signal D one more time. Come on, baby. Be the one. So it's right here. It's still up 450 though. Since I started it, it's still up 450 bucks. So it's still a good strategy. It just gets you a little bit anxious, huh? We lose 4 in a row now. After it's made 400, I don't even realize it. Here we go. We got a winner. All right, there's another 100. Here we go. We got another signal B long trade here now. AI Auto Trader's on it. God darn it. Going long, holding 4 contracts. This is the haymaker strategy, old haymaker. I'm running an old computer today, not an old computer, different computer. So I have a different setup. Still have some of the old strategies. Ooh, that was like a knife coming down, wasn't it? Holy moly. Anybody catch that knife? Slowing down, 11 o'clock, getting that 11 o'clock low. Let's see, how come that thing is still down? I try to do something that way. Signal D going long on the left. Come on, baby. All right, we're going to take trade on the right next coming up. Nope. Let's see here. What are we looking for? Camera. Let's see what's coming. Catch a little pullback now. A little retracement to the 50. We're well above the 50 on the 20 Unarenko. Long ways off it right here. So this is a 20 Unarenko chart on the left, and the 50 moving average is down around 25,063, and we're up about 50 points away from it right now. So it's like 200 ticks. Long ways away. $1,000 on one contract. Bot's waiting for the next opportunity to try to jump in and see if it can make any money. Here we go. We have a nice little pullback. Pull back and go move here. See if it's got any steam left in it. Working through the 25-100 range. We got a double. Two different strategies, two different entries. The one on the left has a stop set at 50 ticks. The one on the right has a stop set at 100 ticks. So the one on the left is a $100 loser. The one on the right is a $200 loser. That one hurt. Down 500, 700. Ooh, that got lighter, didn't it? And go one more bump. Hope I didn't fall for it again over here on the left. Fell for the signal D entry. See if we can follow through a little bit on this one. In trouble again. Damn. All right, let's let this thing start to make a move one way or the other for a little bit here. Feel like a yo-yo. Take a look at the leaderboard, man. Wow. Sheesh. Leapfrog's hanging around. Best spot. Power play. Profit scalper. Wow. Whew. Haymaker. Jeez. looks like once it retraces, we're in good shape again. Got a nice move to the upside. We're still grinding. If we start to see some green bars again, I think we're going to be back in business to start trading again. But right now, not a good time. Just when you get started, it comes back on you. We'll let it manipulate, retrace some, and then I'll jump back in. Omar, how's it going, bud? Yeah, no. So I typically use a Replicanto from Flowbot's trade copier. I know we're not affiliated with them, but that's the one that I use. Back years ago, I guess when I was looking, that one was kind of the best one at the time. So that was the one that I purchased, and it's been good. It's been good. It'll leave open trades every now and then, so you have to, like anything, you have to mess with it here and there, but not as many. So that was Replicanto from Flowbots is what I was using. You don't really need to use it. Like today, I'm not using one. So today, I don't need one. I really only need it when I'm running the Apex and I'm doing 10 or whatever contract or accounts at a time. But for PAs, really not all that necessary because I always say, and I know it sounds weird, but you only need $300 a day. So, running one of our main strategies, like right here, if you only need 300 and you get 4,700 in your account, you got to get that again tomorrow. It can only be 30% of your winnings. So trust me, I would love to get 4,700 in my PA account, but you risk a lot to get there. Is I guess the point of this. You're risking on each of these trades, as we see on this one, on the full contract. It's risking $500 per trade. So if you lose four of those in a row, your account's blown. So you just can't take that kind of hit. So there's a little bit of math and activity that goes in to make sure that you kind of try to manage these accounts. There's more to it than I wish. If you like numbers, it's perfect because these numbers are all over the dang place. But anyways, these are in trouble here a little bit. These are in good shape. So yeah, I run M and Qs, or I should really be running MESs, but I just don't have the patience for MES or ES as much. I do. I mean, come on, I trade all the time, but look at this thing. I was in a trade all these times. Isn't that fun? That's fun for me. So that's what I like. But the ES is typically, that's surprising. My full leaderboard is NQ today. Oh no, 1 day pass, but these are mostly NQ today. Okay, here's a moneymaker. Here's best spot. A few of them, but see, that's the difference. This one made 384, but these made 6,000. Like shit. This is what I want to trade. Now it could lose 3,000 tomorrow too, right? That's the whole freaking thing, man. It's trading. It's not winning. So this is why I like to do it. And we have a strategy where you just pick off the best one and just trade it. Like, why wouldn't you? This haymaker was up when I woke up this morning. It was already up, and I was like, shit. That's surprising. Again, I'm on a different computer, so I don't even have the haymaker at my other computer. We consolidated it. We changed the name. It's actually the Leapfrog, the haymaker. Okay, I think it's time to go ahead and start trading again here. We broke through that 50 on the 20 Unarenko, pretty stiff too. Stiff breeze going south. Oh shit! The hell of a move. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here goes a falling knife. Whew. All right, so we're going to get good retracement out of that one. So our strategies take about, I think we have it set about 2 minutes. Kind of like a soft start. I used to be a controls engineer, and we always had to put soft starts on motors, especially when they're huge motors. So it just kind of breaks them in softly. Same thing for our strategies, because they're so heavy. You want to try to bring them in slower. So we're awake now. We're in on signal D on the left, going south. Price is going to try to hold 25.50, I'm guessing. It's breaking away a little bit. It's coming back. 25.50 is going to be a tough one. We'll get a little nugget. There's a little nug. Got 134 on that one. So these two are now active, and they're trading in these two accounts over here. So these two strategies. This is what we do at Right Line Tradings. We develop these strategies and all the features behind it. So there's a whole string of parameters inside each one of these. And we leave them open for you. We leave them open for our community. We made that decision real early. I'm a pretty transparent person. I don't like to mess around and screw with people. Like, I don't play games or whatever. So I wanted to keep it open for everybody and hope that everybody would try to make their own, because there's so many settings in here, like, so many different options. And, we've had quite a few members try their own little settings. In fact, Austin, we're celebrating Austin this weekend. Austin put some really good content in the Discord chat for everybody. So really appreciate Austin. We wanted to share that with the community, make sure that everybody knew about it. So anybody that you're interested, go check out Discord. Austin put in some real nice nuggets there. And we'll be able to go and share that information through some emails and stuff this weekend to celebrate. But anyway, here's the settings, and this is kind of like the trade management. This is where we set the settings of how far this the stop is away from price when we buy, and how far away the target is, and the action inside of here. And what we do is, our developing team, software developing team, is we continue to create new features, new options, new strategies, new ways to try to manipulate the market, try to make money here, and share it with you guys. So these are all wide open, and I hope that you get in here and mess around and train some of these things, and let it run for a few days, few weeks, like Austin did, and shared that back with us. We've had several members do that. We appreciate it. We share it right back with the community and try to continue to be like Robin Hood, huh? Let's do it. We've got the strategy collaboration channel down here. It's our Discord. Strategy collaboration. Drop in any info. Dr. Hanson, good to see you. So anybody has any new little nuggets, drop them right in there. Up in here, this is where Austin shared his nuggets back here. Let's see. Maybe I went too far. Here we go. Austin shared these with us. We appreciate it, Austin. He decided to try to go 500, and he went 500 for a while. this one's at. Last time I got messed up when I was looking at them. Yeah, these are in times, so that's these aren't the ones. I think people continued to ask questions, and he kept putting more screenshots and stuff. And so Austin, thank you really very much. That was really outstanding. Yeah, it must be higher. Anyway, if you're interested, go check out the general chat channel there, and browse through. We put the strategy there too that he's using. It's really the money maker. I think he said exactly, and he just changed the daily profit and loss targets. I think we sent them out with around 5,000 as the profit target, the daily profit target, and I think 3,000 as the daily loss target. So he modified them to $500 and $500, so he could use them on his PA accounts, and that's what he's using. He's obviously more patient than me. And maybe he works during the day too, or whatever. Because when you work during the day, you just can't, you just can't babysit it like I can. I can sit here all day, and that's what I do. I sit here all day and do this. And we're working on a new piece of software, which is awesome. In fact, I should. All right, I'll start showing it on Monday. We'll break out our new software, our options trading software on Monday. And I'll show you. I'm taking trades with it. We'll take trades together. I'll show you how it gets you trades, and the trades that it gets us, and why it gets. Come on, ChatGPT thing is it's pretty incredible. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll start unveiling that on Monday. Okay, we're in south here on both accounts. We're looking for a nugget here where we've dropped down in here. We got our stop move down on the left. Big retracement. We're right down to the 25,000 mark again. Broke even there. So that one's still up 130 since we re-enabled it. Down 100. 124 on that one. Old signal D jumped in again over here on the left. Dan from Baltimore. Way to go, Dan. And Charles. Way to go, Charles. Thank you. That was a collaboration between Charles and Dan here. That's what entry the haymaker's taking today. All right, market found its footing, it looks like, around the 25,000 mark again. This could be a pretty tight range now. I would assume we're going to bounce here, I would hope. We're only going to take short trades now that the 50 is red over on the left. If this line is red over here on this 20 Renko chart, all we do is take short trades. If this solid line is green, we only take long trades. So it kind of takes us out of going against market structure, we call it. All right, here we go. We're in a $150 trade now. 200. There we go. Nice nug. Nice nugget. That one's battled back into the green. Over here on the right, way in here on the right, we got a $100 trade now. Back to break even. Looking at a 30 range chart on the right. Looking at a 20 Renko on the left. That's 20, 60, 100. So that's a big bar. Big massive bar, 100 ticks. Ooh, that was a big move to the upside. Bought right back to 25,000, didn't they? Look at that. Woo. They bought 20 points worth. I'll take 20 points worth. Shit. Let's go. It's not going to give up 25,000 that easy, I don't guess. I think I got smoked on both of these, is my assumption. Yes. All right, we're going to retrace again back to the 50 here, so we're going to get in trouble. I like the way that haymaker's trading. I'm going to go ahead and switch this up. I'm going to put it on the haymaker. Did have my angel number in there, but we'll go change it to 1130. Did that earlier too. We're going to do 4 M&Q contracts. All right, we got her loaded up. So running the haymaker again. That one's been the hottie. It's numero uno on my leaderboard, right behind the one-day pass. But the one-day pass is running 10 contracts, so it's really kind of like a coin toss. It's made 2 in a row, but so more risk, a lot more risk on that trade. These ones are doing 1 contract at a time, so it's gathered up a lot of ticks today. I'll tell you, man, that's a lot of ticks to get to that high. All right, I got to battle back again. Looks like it's going to take 1 retrace back up to the 50 on the 20 unit ankle for us. Check that screen. Okay, got short trades on both of them. Same strategy. $100 on the one on the right. All right, nice one. Whew. That was a great trade right there. That was signal A. Omar, I have too much ADD for that. The data supports our ES strategy. In fact, one of our newer members just sent us an email yesterday, or yeah, I guess it was yesterday. I opened it today. wonder if I can get to it from here without sharing too much information. So our hottest strategy right now is the ES scalper. It's not the one I'm showing here on this chart. Again, we released our new portfolio about 4 weeks ago. I haven't updated this machine yet. This time I'm at a different place today. But anyway, Bob dropped us an email. Hey Bob, you should sign up for an affiliate program for us, and we would really appreciate it. Let me see if this email address is going to come across, because we got a stalker out here who's something else. Let's just say that. Let me see. I think I can do like a screenshot and bring it over. You got a guy who will get your email address and send you a love letter. So watch out. He might come after you too. Weirdo. Okay, weirdo. Here we go. This is what you need though. This is the information. So let me bring this over. So Omar, Bobby sent us this email yesterday. He said, another great day on the ES bot. So this is what I'm saying. And if I had patience, I would trade ES, but I don't. I never have. So I never will. I'm not into it. It doesn't, I guess it depends on where you're at in life and what you're up to. But this is my fun money. Like, this is my fun money. I have a 401k that's got a nice number in it. So anyway, this is my my investment money. So more active investment, I guess you could call it. Bobby here, and I asked Roy, he said he doesn't know exactly. He says probably 2 or 3 weeks that Bobby's had the system. Bobby, if you're out there watching, please let us know how long you've been a client. I could have looked it up, but I didn't. Anyway, he showed us this morning. His ES scalper was up 18,000. When you load these strategies, they all get loaded at $100,000 as their account balance when they start. And from the day one that you enable them, every trade, they either make money, lose money. It just calculates and keeps calculating it to that account. And again, they started at 100,000. So, again, I don't know how long he's owned the system. It can't be over 2 or 3 weeks, probably, maybe 3. But anyway, he's ran this ES scalper I assume every day or whatever. But anyway, it's up 18,000. His ES star is up 10,000. His ES best bot is up 9,000. His leapfrog is up to. See, I trade the NQs, and they're not up much, But it depends on when you trade them, Like every market, these run all the time. They run 24/7, most of them. So this one ran 24/7, and it's up 18,000. This one ran all the time too. So we don't know when he turned them on, when he turned them off. I don't know anything about it other than he sent us this email and he seemed pretty happy, And my other machine will support data similar to that. This one I don't broadcast from the cottage here often, so this one doesn't have the same strategies in it right now as the new portfolio. Because again, we don't even have a haymaker anymore. We took our best strategies and just created 10 strategies, and that's what we sell now is the portfolio, because we came up with this best bot strategy where we don't need individual bots anymore. Now, AI has brought us so far. I swear to God, we wouldn't have been able to do this a little while ago. But anyways, now we can look at. You could make 50 NQ strategies as long as they're named properly. Our best bot will scan every one of them and do some math and other stuff behind the scenes to then deliver you the best one, the most profitable one, that takes over the best bot settings. And that's one heck of a feature. We do all these things. We don't know if they're going to be successful or not. You start a project and you go after it and you do all the stuff and you don't know. But this one seemed to have some legs. Hoping David Wise makes it up here to the big screen today. I know it was a little bit of a challenge yesterday getting it rolling. So Omar, if I had to stick with one and I really needed to make money, I would probably use ES. In fact, if you've watched me very often, I've been trading the ES scalper pretty regularly over on my other machine. I've been trading that ES scalper almost every day. Oh man, I was married before for 20 years, and then I moved from North Carolina to Miami to buy this business and sort of learn the craft of how the guy was doing it and the team. And then I think I was single for 3 years, and then found this beautiful Cuban girl, and she was the one. No, it's awesome, dude. She's really great, which is awesome. It's hard to find. How about you? Are you married, Omar? We got our 50 in our right direction again. Take long trades now. As soon as it pops through this resistance line, it'll start going north on us. How old are you, Omar? 52, man. So I'm up there. We call that middle age. Anybody else middle aged out there? Oh shoot! It used to be the young guy. Not anymore. All right, down 300 still. I got to make a little bit of back end. I'm down 800 and 860 on that other one. We had a couple new members. Craig, thanks for joining us. Craig and Eddie. Eddie from Hawaii. Way to go, Eddie. That's the way. Eddie from Hawaii joined us. Let's go. It seems like the best of both worlds right there. I'm not getting any trades here. I know why. The strategy stopped at 11:30. Shit. Oh, good thing I thought about that. What the heck? Oh, God damn. Swear to God, there's always some reason, Omar. Like, there's always a freaking reason why I'm not a millionaire. This is one right here. For some reason, I had these strategies stopping at 11. Now, here's the reason why I typically stop them at 11. Usually the action's mostly over at 11. So if you really want, and this is what I'm talking about, if you're going to use data and you really want to be successful, this thing has the data that can deliver the exact time that it makes money. So these things mostly make money between 9:30 and 11. Mostly. And there's a lot of money to be made in the, after, all that. But the meat of the money moves at 9:30 to 11. So I have these set, some of them shutting off, 9:30 to 11, 8:30 to 11. Depends. We look at the data. So we run them 24 hours a day and then go look at the data and try to deliver, the right times when they're the most successful. So anyways, they were both shut down for the day. Again, we program them and they're programmed to shut down. I know a lot about AI, not everything, obviously, not a lot, but some. And, I always think of what's the benefit, just still spit you out text. Like, what? It's not like it's not doing anything. It's not going across the road digging a hole, doing that shit. So it's like, it's limited still. And it's still in the computer, still with the data. Man, I missed that hell of a good trade here, didn't I? God dang it. Shit. Man, from 11:30 to now. Jesus. Oof. Come on, baby. Darn it. The way the ball bounces sometimes. He won the guy away. I knew I saw it earlier too. I saw it at 11:11. I haven't shut down at 11:11. It's kind of like my angel number, good luck number. That was my first apartment down here in Miami Beach. It was 11:11 on floor 11, which was cool. Oh man, wow! Come on, baby, get in here. Shit. Oh. All right. Oh, can you believe that? Look at this shit. Oh, man. Only got away. Mm-mm-mm. Son of a bitch, she was moving nicely, wasn't she? God damn it. Anybody get that move? And everybody miss it like I did. Jeez. That's funny, Omar. All right, we'll get this thing cranked up. I think David Wise is having a hard time getting in here. I know that he struggled yesterday too. He's going to get mad and say, "Hey, why'd you switch it? Everything was working fine." He said that yesterday. Oh, David, we switched it because my computer kept freezing. One thing. The other thing was we couldn't get a permalink. All right, we're going long now. We got the bot warmed up. Holy moly. Man, I'm sorry that I had that thing shutting off. Man, I'm really sorry. Woof. Could have made all of our money back there, guaranteed. Man, that thing was just a smooth ride up, just about. Although I could have gotten beat up in here, possibly. All right, we're back in. We're going long. We got a chance at it now. We got a chance at it. All right, we just popped up with our stop. See if we can catch a leapfrog here. That'd be nice. Catch us a leapfrog. Going north. Got a $120 trade now. It's a $100 trade here going north. And we got 100 across 2 accounts. Throw an old haymaker at it. So if you're new to kind of trading futures, I want to just try to show a couple of things here that people wonder about. Some people wonder how my strategies might be getting different values than theirs. Here's a great example. So what we're doing is we're buying contracts here on the futures markets, and the contracts are for sale between buyers and sellers, and we're buying on a market order. And as we buy market orders, we're taking whatever's available on the stack, okay? And we're buying those. And right here, we got filled at 2 different prices. So technically what that means is that you can stop out at different places. So the average price is different for each strategy. So they're all similar, but they're all different. You know, that's the thing with trading. It threw me for a loop when I first bought this business. I bought this business 3 years ago. All the software, all the email list, all the the whole business. And I had to get educated in futures because I wasn't trading futures. I was trading stocks. I did the high flyers every day, man, every day from 9:30 to 11. Like I was on my phone, trading away, man, trying to make some money. And I made some good money in those trades. And I wanted to buy a software that I could build an automated software system so I didn't have to freaking use my phone. And so that's what we bought this software for. And so what it'll do is allow you to catch these moves. And that's what we're doing today. We're trying to use momentum to catch some of these moves going here north now. Now 300 and 900 now. Let's see what Dave is up to. So strange. Hey, thanks, Alejandro. I appreciate it too. Like I said, I didn't know. You don't know what you get, right? I luckily, got lucky on the software. That's the true story. The guy who did it, he's a genius, but he's also an idiot. So he's got both. He's both. He's watching right now. He stalks us every day. He watches every single episode, every single second. and then send shitty emails out to clients, which is so weird. He sold it to me. You know what I mean? And now he's trying to kill the business, which is so strange. It's so against what I would consider. That's why I bought this business, because I thought he was retired. And, some people just have control issues. And I told him I didn't want to keep working on the software the way he wanted it. And he started getting greedy. And that's what happens. Greed's tough. Shit, I'm greedy. Look at me with these accounts constantly. I'm greedy as heck. So that's greed's tough. Greed's a tough one, man. It'll eat your soul, I'll tell you. Hopefully he's in jail soon. That's the goal. That's where he's heading, the way he's treating people. All right, come on, baby. We got this resistance here. It's going to stop me from getting in trades now. Price return from there, so I'm kind of stuck now. I won't take a trade until I think until I clear this little dashed line right here. Here we go. Should jump in if it gets a signal there after it. Alejandro, I paid $500,000 for it. Is it still a good deal? Really 507 because his email address was 007. And I thought that was cool because mine was 24/7. So I made the offer for $507,000. Then it got all mixed up, man. When I had the paperwork done, the finance company didn't do it for 07, and we had to rewrite it, and it was a big pain in the ass. I wish I would have never been funny and tried to do that because it backfired a little bit on me. It slowed it down, basically. All right, come on, baby. Got to get this price up just a little bit higher on the right. So this is looking at this. This strategy is looking at this chart. So it's running on a 30 range chart, and it's using both of these indicators at the bottom. Nice. Thanks, Alejandro. I really appreciate that. I've been messing with them for a long time too, like computers. When I was first in college, well, I was in the Army first, which I got lucky. Right at the time that I was in there, computers were kind of just, like being really regular. You could get a laptop pretty sort of easy. Not really. It was kind of let's say that was a challenge. Laptops were a little clunky, but they were available. But being in the Army, you're able to have, the newer technology typically. Well, some of the shit's old as hell, but it depends on what you're looking at. But getting a chance to sort of learn with that stuff first, and I did electrical engineering at Fair State University of Michigan. And, we were doing, programming on the 8088s. And that was the first ones that we messed with. Does that ring a bell to you? 8086 and 8088s? You can tell someone's, history and experience if you say some of those numbers and they mean something. All right, here we go. Yeah, Sergio's all pumped up right now. He's our software developer, and he's here behind the scenes today working on a new couple. He said 3 new indicators for NinjaTrader here. So I was like, yeah, brother, let's go. You know, the speed that he works at now is different, just different. His collaboration with, so we're just switching over to Claude. Not switching over, I shouldn't say that. We bought Claude now. So I've been resistant. I wanted to stick with just one for a while, so we were using ChatGPT, but you know, now we're branched out all over the place. I was super hopeful Claude Code would be awesome for him, but he said he tried it yesterday and he put an indicator in there and put the whole code in there, and he said it choked on it. He kind of laughed, and I was like, oh, shit. I was really optimistic. He said no, ChatGPT still better for what he's been doing with the NinjaTrader code that we have. That's the source code here behind the scenes. Now you can drop all that in there, and that thing knows everything. It knows everything. It's unbelievable what it can know. Like it's taken us a long ways in a short amount of time. It's making the normal person be somewhat of a developer now. That's right. We got a few out there who know. JM knows. Yeah, Intel 8088s and 8086s. That's what we were messing with when I was first in college, and it was just a board that you could program. And actually, those were all in money machines at the time. That was a big claim to fame of those, that they were running money machines with those. It was really some of the first CPUs were those Intel's 8086s, I think is what they were. Got denied that trade there. We lost $100. Got one on life support down here. See if we can get David Wise here on the big screen. Another retracement down here to the 50, it looks like. Man, I missed a darn good one. Anybody catch that one out there? Jeez, I missed that one. Oh man, that one hurt me.
Remember, as we finally getting some headlines, Trump is looking to hold a presser regarding the Supreme Court ruling.
Well, I got a couple of them really making some big time cash today. 3 of them over $3,000.
Once again, members, as we mentioned, White House is planning for Trump to hold a press briefing on Supreme Court tariff decision at 12:45 p.m. Eastern.
All right, Jim's old school. You got this. All right, David's in the mix here. David, what's happening? How'd you do it? I can't believe you made it, David.
Can you hear me?
Hey, David, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I had my audio off there. David, I don't know if you can share your screen at the bottom. I know you couldn't yesterday. and remove my screen. If not, I can probably log out and try to log back in and change your screen if you need help.
I can try. Let me. I don't know if I can. If I'm looking, I can share the screen.
It's down in the bottom. It's present. It has a plus sign.
Yeah. I think it's shared now.
And then once you see it in the bottom, I guess what has to happen is you have to remove mine first. So, and I don't know if I can. I can't seem to do it from this one. Rory had to do it for me this morning. But, go ahead. You can mess with it. I'll go try to log into his other one and see if I can't get in that way. Okay.
Okay. All right. See what I can do.
Okay.
That's being circulated. Commentary out by CRN.
All right. So watching the FIGR, I'm short this. I took a loss on Oracle, which is coming back down again now, which I may revisit. And still in GLW. And it's coming down as well. So I might have to take that off. Again, I'm messing around with trying to get a YouTube feed to work. Exactly, made 50% on GLW CDS. Good job. Pull back a little bit now. Oracle coming back in again, so I'm probably going to jump back into Oracle again here. FIGR with a little bit of a bounce. Yeah, GLW is very choppy. What bar did I jump in the figure chart on? Again, I'm doing a FIGR. I was doing an UMCAT trade, so I'm not sure which one it was on. I'm trying to bring up YouTube too, and I'm having trouble with YouTube. I'm fighting that, so I don't know. I probably get in somewhere right in here. And it's going against me right now, but I'm going to see what it does right here. I'm going to give it a little bit of time. I'm going to try to trade Oracle. Again, short. Again, Oracle down to 149.56. So I'm short Oracle again. We'll see if this continues. We did get a volume candle there. GLW, I'm probably going to have to take this off. I'm going to give it just a little bit more time. And you see YouTube's up and running. Okay, good job. Thank you. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. Okay, so we get YouTube up and going. Again, right now I'm in Oracle. I'm in GLW long, Oracle short. Oracle short with an UMCAT trade. You got the 149 puts on GLW long with the 140 calls. And I'm in FIGR short with the 29 puts, I believe. SPY coming in now, back down to below the VWAP. So I got to watch my GLW trade. Again, I'm gonna give it the VWAP, and that's it. Stays above. Still an Oracle short, just moving down a little bit, and I'm still an FIGR short, which is right at the 15 now right now. All right, so looking at the market internals coming in, the market's coming in right now pretty hard actually. SPY coming down, heading down toward the pivot point. All right, let's look at some, again, I was trying to get YouTube set up and running, and what had some issues with it, a little distracting, and SPY coming in here right now. So watching GLW, it needs to hold this VWAP. Want me to stay in it? Oracle still coming in. Oracle moving down pretty nicely. Again, I bought the 149 puts for $72. They're at 105 right now. See how far we can ride it down. Okay, it's got support at 145.06, 145.06 in Oracle. Oracle's working nicely the second time around here. Again, I paid $72 for the puts, 149 puts. They're 118 right now. And I paid $72 for the Oracles. I'm going to see if I got a sell order in at 144 for half of them. I don't know if we'll get there or not. I may just take it off before then because it's bouncing a little bit right here right now. Again, we have resistance and support down at 145.06, which is still about $4 away. GLW pulling back below the VWAP. Gonna have to close that one. I closed out my GLW, took a loss on GLW, took a loss on my original Oracle position. I'm up pretty good in the new Oracle position. Up about, I get in at 72. It's trading at $1.15 right now. So up about 45 cents, I think. Yeah, $45 on that one. FIGR just up a bit on FIGR short. So anyway, I've cut GLW. I don't like the longs right now. The market's too weak. So I'm in Oracle short, and I'm in FIGR short. Those are the two positions I've got on right now. Also added to J&J. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Caterpillar is pulling back quite a bit, but again, it's right to the 8 exponential moving average on the daily chart. UPWK also coming in. Again, we got a sell order on that one. I got it at $1.85 for UPWK. It's trading at $1.60 still. Watching Oracle, still coming in. Again, I get these at 72. They're at $1.28. I get a sell order on half of them, $1.44, which would be 100% gain, and then I'll let the other ones ride if it gets there. It's trading 132 right now. 144 will give me 100% profit on half, which means I have a free trade. I can't lose money on the trade, but got to get to 144 first. What I watch the SPY too, as it gets close to that pivot point, likely to get a bounce off the SPY here. So I'm going to watch very closely on Oracle here, and I might take it off. Oracle's still coming in. I'm watching the SPY here at this pivot point. Again, Oracle's 130 by 137. Again, I got 144. That would be double. That'd be 100%, and then I would see where it goes from there. But I got to watch it too. I also don't want to. I don't want to give up all this profit. And I'm afraid of us bouncing the SPY here. So I took off some of my Oracle at 131. I've still got a half left. I'm not going to give it much room here. The SPY's bouncing. Oracle is. I'm going to take it off. Okay, I'm out of my Oracle. So that was a pretty good trade on Oracle. Again, I don't like it when the SPY gets to the pivot point like that. It's likely to be a bounce. Oracle's likely to bounce, and which it did. And it could continue on down, but anyway, I took a pretty large profit on that. Let's see what they were exactly. Again, I get in at 72, and I get out at 131 and 120. So that was pretty good. So basically, I made about $125 after 72, about 50, a little above $50, a little over $50 a contract, $52 a contract. That's a lot on a $72 entry. FIGR is right at what I paid for it right now. Paid $95 a contract. It's at 95. I have 29s on that. No, I have 30s on that. Sorry. Those are in the monies. Again, I took GLW off for loss. I couldn't really do much with that. It petered out. It actually wasn't a good entry for me. I should have been entering back here. Trying to get here, I was kind of anticipating. So I'm out of that one. Watch Johnson & Johnson still grinding up toward the VWAP here. Oracle was a good one though. That was a very large win. And I had a lot of contracts, so that was good. Was Bros exited yesterday, Nissy? Yeah, I got to be out of BROS yesterday. It was a short. Yes, I exited yesterday. I think I broke even on it. I can't remember. I didn't make much money on it. If I made money on it, it was small. SPY bouncing right off the pivot point. Just like it did right here. Yeah, you have to watch those. You have to watch the SPY when you're in trades like that, because especially when you're in an out of the money with Oracle, that little bounce can make a big, huge difference. It could reverse and head right back down again today. So we'll see. FIGR just kind of still moving sideways. Again, I took a loss in GLW. That just didn't work. And again, it was really a crappy entry on my part. I didn't really have momentum when I took it. So it was more of a anticipation trade, and it didn't work. So I paid the price. J&J's bounced up from I paid $5.20 for the add-ons. They're at $6.20 now, so they bounced up about a full $1. And you see, I did sell Bros yesterday. I think I took a small profit on it. I can't remember. It was very close to break even on BROS yesterday. Coming down again today. It broke down through that 49.88. So it was a good short overnight. Team also was a pretty good short this week. It's broken down as well. Hey, Alex. Yeah, every day. I try to get on here every single day around 11:30. I think it was about 12 o'clock when I get in today. I had a little trouble getting into the YouTube feed, but yeah, I try to come on every day about around 11:30, talking about the options room. I have a system over here called the SPY Super System that runs on Thinkorswim. I don't trade on Thinkorswim, but it runs on Thinkorswim, and this gives us indications of what the institutions are doing with these indicators. And I have videos and all these things, but yeah, I have a trading room right here that I'm here all day, and I also have a alert service, and then I have the software which you can actually purchase from Rightline. RightlineTrading.com to get the information. They have a feed here in the morning where they trade futures as well. Then I come on with the options trading. All right, so there's a beautiful profit in Oracle. In for $72, out for about $1.25 a contract. Very big profit on Oracle here on this one. I did have a loss on GLW, which I went long. I didn't really take it at a good spot. I didn't really have the momentum that I had with Oracle, which was a good one. And I'm still in FIGR, but I need to see this thing pull down here. Definitely should. I'm looking for these are high volume candles. When you got yellow, that's high volume bearish, and white are high volume bullish. If you look at the If you look at the GLW from this morning, you'll see the big high volume bullish candles right here. A lot of momentum, which just petered out. Again, the SPY and bounced right off this. This is called the pivot point. Bounced off the pivot points, coming up to the 8 exponential moving average right here, which is the white line. Is the 15 exponential moving average right there, and the pink line is the VWAP, volume weighted average price. It's got to be a lot of resistance right in here on the SPY. Q's looking extremely similar, and IWM also very similar, just trying to bounce off the low. Again, we have the tariff announcement today, just about 10 o'clock. The Supreme Court has ruled the tariffs were unconstitutional. Trump's going to have a news conference at 12:45 to talk about these. I'm assuming they're going to try to come up with some way to put them back on by using a different law. We'll see what happens. But there's a lot of lawsuits from the companies that had to pay tariffs now, probably try to claw them back. Supreme Court did not mention in their ruling anything about getting back the tariffs that were already collected. Okay, I'm going to look for some more trades, see if we have any questions. Hey, Samuel. When you have your moment, could I give me any thoughts on doing a weekly ATM on General Motors? Yeah, it's not bad, actually. I would personally be more interested in taking it if it closes above all this resistance here. See right here, the 50-day moving average. See the 8, the white line, the pink, the purple. I'm sorry, the orange line is the 15. I wouldn't touch a weekly ATM in this till it closes above here. Remember, weekly ATMs, you want to have a catalyst, which you got here. Right, this was the catalyst on earnings. Big volume, nice pop, moving sideways. But I don't like this drop. I would be more interested if it gets above this cluster of resistance levels here, and perhaps gets up around $85 or so. Okay.
Financial might take on NVIDIA. That's being circulated. Comments from
Trump press conference at 12:30. I mean, okay, I heard 12:45, but anyway. Just taking the loss on the V bear put spread. Yeah, we don't have any. It's if it drops down again today, we might get an extra penny or two out of it, but it's not worth anything. The put spread is not worth anything. Right now, the V put spread is let me see, it was 4 cents the last time I looked. Never bounced. Yeah, it's 0 right now. Not worth anything. It's 100, 310, 315, 310. We're not going to get there. It bounced up. It was a bet on this stock rolling over. And it was technically a good setup right here when we took it. It was a very good technical short setup right here as it came down. But it bounced right here and it's never recovered. Never gone back down since then. So it's just a trade that didn't work. Oracle coming back down again, continuing down. Again, I'm not unhappy about taking profits when I did. SPY was bouncing off the VWAP, off the pivot point, and Oracle started to bounce. So I had a lot of profits locked in, and you have to be careful because when you're in an out of the money position like I was on that, those can go against you really quickly, really fast. But now it's in the money, so they'll go up in value now quite a bit. They're up to again $1.50 right now. Again, I get out at about $1.25 average, and right now they're trading at $1.44. And we took a profit this morning on the MSTU straddle. I got out for 59, but it went up quite a bit higher than that. if you waited, I didn't have a chance to change it, but it moved up to about 70 cents. It might even be going higher than that. I don't know. Let me see. Now it's back down to 58. So I think about 70 was the highest it went to. And I know some folks told me that they had caught it at that level, so that was pretty good. All right, about 12:40 here, 12 minutes of 20 minutes of one. Let me check on the YouTube situation here. Yep, got a few people watching. I appreciate that. Again, I had some issues today with getting YouTube up and going. So I'll go ahead and let it stay up for a little bit before I take lunch. But I'm going to take lunch pretty soon. Again, there's the SPY bouncing right off the pivot point right there. Again, we'll keep an eye on the SPY daily chart here. It's still below the 50-day moving average. Moved up through it this morning. This is the daily chart. It was up through it on that tariff announcement, back down through it. Right now it's sitting right on the 8. The 8 exponential is right here, this white line. That's where it is. That's going to be resistance level right now. And then the 15 above that. So you might just stay in this area. I don't know.
Data sharing allegations with Chinese firms.
If IGI just moving sideways. Oracle still coming down. IGI moving sideways. Johnson & Johnson moved right up to the VWAP here. Probably will have a little trouble there. UPWK trading at 177 right now, which is pretty interesting since we got $1.80 of intrinsic value in it. Yeah, it's trading 170 by 185. But if you're in this and you're trying to get 185, which is what I'm trying to get for it right now, it needs to go to 13.15. 13.15 would be 85. Would be $1.85 intrinsic value. They'll fill you at that if it gets there. I'm surprised they aren't right now because it's got $1.80 of intrinsic value in it at the moment. So it just needs it's trading at 13.21. I want to keep my eye on what the market's doing. Yeah, market bounced right off that pivot point. Oracle just kind of moving sideways now. Again, I'm on a GLW. That was a bad trade on my part. And I'm still in this FIGR, which is moving sideways. And again, I added Johnson & Johnson today. Moved up pretty nicely since the time I added it. Hey, Alex. Yeah, welcome. We're here every day, trading futures in the morning, and I do options for about an hour here in the afternoon, well, from about 11:30 on. So the screen's lagging a little bit, by the way, over here. I'm still looking at why I still have GM up there. I don't know, but definitely is lagging. SPY moving up here. All right, I'm going to get ready to get some lunch. I'll go ahead and shut off the YouTube feed, and we're back on Monday around 11:30 or so. And hopefully everybody has a great weekend. So again, thank you for being here. Again, if you're interested in the trading room, where I have trade options every day, or the alert service, or the software, you can buy this software, which is an unbelievably effective piece of software for finding institutional involvement in trades. And we have a lot of strategies that we use for intraday trading and also for swing trading. So all of those I have videos, about 30 videos, and all of those particular setups. If you go ahead to rightlinetrading.com, if you want, you can get a 14-day free trial and get you into the room for a couple weeks so you can see what this is all about. All right, so listen, have a great afternoon, have a great weekend, and trade well.